I don't know how many hundreds of times I have listened to Inevitable Struggle, the Super Arrange, and it still hits me every time. Like a fucking brick to the face with excitement. How are you guys? Happy Monday, happy time zones. The start of a brand new week. I hope everybody's been doing well. Enjoying Pokemon, perhaps. Enjoying some other great games. Darth, what's shaking, my guy? Handsome Dan, Filbert, VR Angel, good to see you guys. I doubt we'll hit the 350 goal for the list since there's only 12 days left. We may not. We could definitely reboot it, though, that's for sure. I will also blame myself for us not meeting that challenge. Obviously, inconsistencies, but a reprieve was needed. Some conversations needed to be had. They were. All is right with the world. All is better. Darth, I hope everything's good for you. Baby Darth, Mrs. Darth, I hope everybody's great, man. How's everybody doing, man? How's you guys' weekend? It's fucking turkey apocalypse up here, but I gotta get through another 2 days of work after this, man, and it's a 3-day weekend, and I'm psyched on it. And by weekend, I mean Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but still psyched on it. So, where we left off, some side quest action, and then we were on our way to St. Ursula. Yo, Dart, today was your first, so you're off the rest of the week? That's what's up, dog. I'm fucking jelly. What were we doing? Yeah, we did flowers. We're good. Search for an important person? Didn't we go there? Maybe we didn't. Want to meet privately and looking for someone important to me. Come at once. Pretty easy to just restart it with the current amount subtracted. Yeah, that's a good idea too. I didn't even think of that. Good call. Good call. Not just tomorrow and Wednesday? Wait, you have to work on Turkey Day? I hope the new gig's been treating you well. I mean, semi-new gig, right? At this point in time, it's been a couple of months, hasn't it? Yeah, okay, so let's head back into town. Yeah, we need to do 10, well, like, Moss peculiar dishes, right? Phil, Hydra, Dan, thank you guys for contributing to the tier list. Yeah, man, it's been like 7 months. Absolutely love it. Love to hear it, dude. And I'm glad you love it, man. That's fucking huge. If you can go to fucking work every day and just bounce your head minimally off of hard things to get through the day, you know, like, that's worth its weight in gold, dog. Hydra, how you doing, my guy? Residential. Well, we're here anywho. But wait a minute. No, because I think we already started this, didn't we? It was at the bottom of the steps, first building. Meet privately. I feel like we already... No. This was for the, No, so then where were we headed for? Campbell Estate Residential District, Northwestern Crossbell City. Reminder, cooking quest for max DP will require you to wait until final chapter. Okay. So then basically this is what we have left. We have this one and then we have... Yeah, this is it. We have this one and then we're off to St. Ursula. Unfortunately, I'm too new, so they won't approve my leave requests, but I'm not complaining. I get home about 5:30 every day. That's what's up, bro. It's the same thing for me. If I'm not working till 6, like I work till 6 tonight. So that's kind of wonky, but I'm home by like 5:30, 5:45-ish every day, which is really good. Philly! And this quest will leave, hold on. And after this quest, we will have enough DP for the hidden quest to unlock. Aye. All right, Campbell Estate. Campbell Estate. Philly, what's good, man? I was sweating it for you. I already told you that in Discord. I was fucking sweating it for you, bro. I thought the wheels were coming off the bus for the Eagles, just like that. I was like, oh, damn. I was like, that just happened. Started playing FC again this past weekend, trying to absolutely comb it for more context and stuff, knowing what I know now. Right on, dude. And I don't even know. It was stressful. I had chalked... dude. I feel like a lot of people did. When I looked at the score, I was like shitting myself. I was like, what? You know, I happened to pass by your husband yesterday, Creel. I feel like he's become a little more, a little strange these days, almost as if he's become more disrespectful. I haven't really thought about it. But now that you mention it, I suppose he might have started using harsh language recently, maybe. So has he or has he not? My Creel is always so carefree. Very well. Which was the, I mean, dog, there's not a lot of estates down here. Place is the one at the top of the stairs with the gate. Top of the, oh, so this one here? My bad. Cause I always remember the first one, cause that's where the fucking creepy dolls are stashed. And Imelda's like, yeah, Doc, I just have a bunch of creepy dolls, no big deal. This is the house of Representative Campbell who sent the request. We're searching for someone important, right? It sounded like the representative was freaking out. Hey, doesn't Mademoiselle E's Gramps live around these parts? You happen to know this Campbell guy? Well, about as much as fellow neighbors would know each other. Representative Campbell is an ambitious man. He's so driven by his passion for politics that he often brushes aside everything else. Bruh, come on, don't even fucking... I know, we're in the clear. He just... When Youngblood vanishes out of the watchful eye of the monitor, I have to, like, adjust it. But I instantly hit the panic button. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, God. But no, we're good. He's just, like, down the other end of the bed, chilling. Lothars, thank you for contributing. Appreciate it, bub. How are you, my guy? It's good to see you. Hopefully fans fully recovered. I hope Little Miss is doing well. I see. That matches the way I had envisioned him in my head. Either way, he's requesting our assistance. Let's try asking about it if he's home. I mean, must be if somebody just randomly opened the gate for us. Quick! Give me all your loots! Sup, dog?
Thanks for the support.
Lothars, thank you for the 24 months, man. Hello, my handsome friend. How are you? Doing well. Good to see you. She's pretty much back to normal, so that's good. Little Miss is good. She's doing well. How are you, Mrs. Neo and Youngblood? Everybody's doing good, man. Philly, thank you for all the contributions to the character tier list and the cozy reading of Carnelia. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, everybody's good, man. Youngblood has been really good at school, but then he gets home and he's like anti-me, basically. It's strange. It's strange, and if you ever want to get fucking knocked down a peg, dude, you just have your 3.5, almost 4-year-old be like, I don't want you, Dada. I want Mama. It's like, it cuts you. It cuts you fucking deep. Yeah, I know he's going through a phase. It's all good. GT, thank you very much for contributing to the cozy reading. How are you, my guy? Unbelievable. What a foolish thing to do. We must find a way to retrieve her, Representative Campbell. Excuse me, gentlemen. We're here regarding the support request. Ah, you're the CPD's something or other section? What a relief. We're becoming so desperate that we'd be willing to scrape the bottom of the barrel for assistance. Just a moment. Are you not Ellie, Mayor McDowell's granddaughter? Why have you come with them? It's been some time, Representative. As it stands, I'm currently employed by the CPD. I visit you as a member of the SSS today. Is that the case? So be it. Suppose the mayor is neutral. Nothing to be concerned about then. But Representative, the Imperial faction's cunning members rely on underhanded tactics. What if they catch wind of this incident? I'm guessing you're in a position that could cause some political strife, Mademoiselle E. Speaking with Diet members is always such a pain. Excuse me, Representative Campbell, could you tell us what happened? At least, what details you're able to share about the situation? It's just, you look troubled, so... I seem to recall the support request seeking assistance in searching for an important person. Yes, that's right. Well, you see, I've run into a bit of a snag. I suppose I have no choice but to explain the situation to you. But let me make one thing clear to you. This is a politically sensitive matter. The Republican faction has been placed into a difficult situation. This must remain strictly confidential. Understood. We'll promise to keep this under wraps. We swear to remain silent about the investigation, Representative. Very well then. Listen up. A certain person affiliated with our faction has disappeared. Could you elaborate? It so happens to be my very own daughter. She's run away from home along with our maid. And all that fuss just to end up telling us his daughter ran away? And by daughter, are you referring to Carla? We were classmates in Sunday school. Isn't she just in her room upstairs? Isn't that what it is? Slow Monday, now playing a bit of Pokemon, right on. Dude, I gotta tell you, admittedly, like, I myself personally, I enjoy Sword and Shield. I enjoy it. I know it's probably not like way up there with, you know, like the diehards of the Pokemon world, and that's fine, to each their own. But man, if I'm not having a ton of fun with Scarlet, honestly, I just really, really, really wish all these tech problems were not so fucking shit. However, I did see Gothalion playing on the fucking Yuzu on PC. I think he was doing... He played for like 8 hours, nothing Kentucky Fried, which is really good. And it was... I think it was like 4K 30. I think it was like locked at 30 frames, which is good. I think he had some issues when he started the stream. I think he was shooting for like 4K 60. And it kept crashing out. They updated the client or whatever it was this morning, maybe he said. I happened to catch that before I went to work, so evidently it looks really good on Yuzu, which is dope. Jarl, what's up, buddy? How are you? Oh, she's at the airport? She's booking it for Calvard. Wasn't there a support request at one point where somebody was just like in their room, or do we have to go investigate a room? Is that what it is? Yeah, I'm enjoying it, but I enjoy it more if it didn't have performance problems. I'd emulate, but not sure how the effects multiplayer because I want to do a complete Pokedex. Gotcha. Fucking great today? Good, man. I'm doing pretty good. Another long turkey-laden day at work, but nothing out of the ordinary for this time of year. No, really? Well, the representative and his daughter have never been on particularly good terms. Their relationship seems to be entirely comprised of petty arguments. However, the timing couldn't be worse. Our main supporter, Heiyue, was raided this morning. Dealing with the aftermath has been cumbersome. That utterly foolish daughter of mine. I would normally leave her to her own devices during a hectic period like this. However, recent reports have shown the Mafia's spats becoming more dangerous. It's far too dangerous to leave two girls wandering around on their own. Yeah, I'd be worried about your daughter's well-being if I were you too. Not only that, but if this were to become publicized, the Imperial faction could use it as ammunition against me. You can't let your guard down during the diet, so I would prefer to avoid any scandals. And with that, I request you, the SSS, to discreetly apprehend and return my daughter to me. It all comes down to protecting his reputation, then. Guess that's just how the bigwigs think. I already assumed as much. Well, it's clear that you're concerned for her. There's a fair chance she might be in harm's way after all. Agreed. We understand the situation, sir. We accept your request to search for your daughter. Oh, thank Hades. Bring her back immediately. I can't promise we'll be able to do it quickly, but we'll locate your daughter and provide protection until we've safely brought her home. Very well. I suppose I'll rely on you for the time being. Proceed however you'd like. I believe his daughter left a note in her room. That note may prove useful to your investigation. Thank you for letting us know. We'll take a look at it then. All right, so at least I got the room part right. I just not correct. Right? Yeah, sounds about right. Nope. Looks like she left a message in this notebook. Let's see what it says. I've had enough of you and your insistence on only doing as you please. So, now I shall do as I please. Goodbye, Carla. P.S. I'm taking the maid with me. Knowing you, you'll surely go hungry with no one here to prepare your meals. Where do we even begin? Dad's a real piece of work, but his daughter seems like trouble in her own way. Representative Campbell is the type to put his work ahead of his home life. And now that I think about it, Carla would often complain about her father in Sunday school. I wouldn't be surprised if a sudden falling out caused her to run away from home. However, the note fails to provide a clue about where she would begin or where we should begin to search. The only detail given was that she ran away from home by her own volition. Based on her note, I think it'd be fair of us to assume something. Is it she planned to run away? Oh, it's option 1, suddenly ran away? Damn. She must have run away unexpectedly. As Ellie mentioned, a sudden falling out may have caused her to run away. She was pretty angry too, based on the note. I would consider that a reasonable deduction. I figure if she planned this whole thing out, the note would have been longer and filled with more resentment. How long do you think she ran away from home? I hope it hasn't been too long. Our search will be much more difficult if she's gone far. Well, it's impossible for us to tell with the information we have at this time. Lenny, what's up, brother? It's good to see you. Hey, how's Xenoblade 3 treating you? Have you finished the story yet? I think last I saw you were chapter 7-ish? 7-ish, right around there. Let's try to get some more information from the representative before we come to any conclusions. Well, I guess it's time to go out and to get out the shovels and start digging up some dirt. We should return here and go over the details once we've finished. Still at it, chapter 7 right now, but going through as many Ascension quests as I can before carrying on with the story. Right on. For instance, he'll enforce small rules like everybody having to eat breakfast together. What a monster. It's actually quite obvious that his daughter despises such trivialities. I see. His suffocating nature could very well be the cause of their strained relationship. And despite that, she still adhered to his rule and joined him for breakfast. How am I privy to such knowledge? I ate breakfast with them, of course. This fucking guy. Dark Fantasy Realms! What's crack-a-lackin' Boogaloo? Thank you very much for your contributions. It's good to see you, bub. How are you? I didn't even itchy nose. Have like 5 or 6 to go. Do you have any favorite heroes yet? Between the diet meeting and the Hayway incident, this morning was absolutely exhausting. I had even more appointments in the afternoon, so I came to rest at home for a bit. When I did, I couldn't find my daughter or maid anywhere. Just as I was beginning to think something was amiss, I found her note. Seems like she's the defiant type. I doubt he'd have any idea where she would go. Now that we have information, shall we return to Carla's room and continue to analyze for further clues? Yeah, good plan, Tio. Though I will say 3 is just everything I wanted from it and more, been an absolute blast, and I'm gonna be sad to finish it. But just think, man, we got story DLC by this time-ish next year at the latest. How long ago do you think she ran away from home? I hope it hasn't been too long. Our search will be much more difficult if she's gone far. Good question. Going by what the representative told us, they probably left this morning. Nailed it. She was present for breakfast, but she had left by the afternoon. I think it's safe to conclude that she departed sometime in the morning. We should still be able to catch up with her. Still don't know where the hell she ran off to, though. Think we should ask her friends? Could they've got a clue or two for us? No, I don't think we have time for that. If we consider the circumstances, there's definitely a place she would have visited. We know she left this morning without having planned to. Considering that, there's one place in particular she likely had to visit first. IBC? Oh, got it in one. I think she may have gone to the IBC. Makes sense to me. Our escapee probably needed some dough for her getaway. The IBC'd be pretty typical first stop for running away from home. If she suddenly left, then she wouldn't have had much time to pack. The IBC is certainly a possibility. Shall we depart for the IBC then? She may still be there. Yeah, let's get there ASAP. For heroes, I love Isert, Ashera, Ethel, Fiona, Teach, Kamaravi, Mayabi in the first DLC one. See, I haven't done the DLC one yet. I'm gonna save that and the other that we get next year for when we do like the story DLC. But I hear, well, I haven't heard much because obviously I don't want to know anything about it. But Ashera, one of my favorites for sure. Sagiri's great, dude. I love her job class. Well, I love having her in the party as the hero too. All right, we made it. Man, it always feels like we're stepping into a whole other much more impressive world when we come here. Rush, good man, how are you? I presume the representative's runaway daughter may have stopped here. Shall we inquire with the receptionist? Yeah, let's ask Lan Fei if she knows anything about it. You know, while we're here, we should probably, like, we could fucking... I mean, we still need to unlock slots, and that's all fine and well. I could I could cash in a bunch of shit. Because I still need evergreens for Lloyd, too. And, you know, what is it, the fucking... I don't remember the name of it. It's evergreen, it's the still blue. Something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Hello again, Miss McDowell. Do you need help with anything? Hi, Lan Fei. I'm just here to ask you a quick question. Passionate rouge. That's exactly the tone my cheeks become when I blush. A passionate rouge. Did a lady by the name of Carla stop by here today? I think she may have been here with a maid. Oh, you're right. Carla did come in earlier. She told me she had urgent business to discuss with Miss Croyce. With Belle? Yes, Miss Croyce agreed to a meeting, so I directed Carla up to the top floor. Yeah, feeling much better, dude. Still tired, as always, but better upstairs. Definitely much better upstairs. Talks were needed to be had. Glad that they were. Yes, Miss Croyce agreed to a meeting, so I directed Carla up to the top floor. This all happened about an hour ago. Do you mind if we go and ask Maribel for some details? Truth be told, we're conducting an investigation. Oh, yes, I think you should be okay to talk with her right now. I believe she's currently in the CEO's office. Thank you very much. All right, let's get cracking. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I mean, low-key, I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, that's a lot of dough. And I'm also fine with that. Will I get it back? Yeah. Will it take some time? Definitely, but... I mean, fuck it. Just smack them all. Oh, I'm surprised that they let me leave. I was gonna say, I'm gonna do the important stuff first. And then we'll finish it. Imelda, take my money. Let me buy your apartment building while we're at it. Let's buy the Moulin Rouge. And I don't remember, should I... Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, I should just double up on evergreens. I think I'm gonna double up. That's good, that's half our stash. Uno. This is gonna be for, I'll give this. Maybe I buy 2 and 2. Yeah, let's do that. And then a twofer. Okay. I still like that brooch, though. Brooch. Evergreen. And evergreen. So that's going to bump us up to 60? Oh, no. Yurt. Pretty good. We're rich, now we're broke? Yeah. Such is life in Trails, right? I mean, for the most part, if I just kept fucking hammering stuff out. And now we're going to do, my oh my. Still blue. And then we will do Passionate Rouge. Perfecto. Although I still like having that gladiator belt on her, to be honest. Shadow King, what's good, man? Good to see you. Rhea, you beautiful human being, you. It's a pleasure to see you. Hey, Pickle, thank you very much for the raid, man. Welcome in, everybody. How are you? Pickle, good to see you. Also, how's the Cozy novel series been going for you? I saw that you say on Twitter that you really enjoyed going through 3 and 9 and Red Moon Road so far. Lenny, awesome. Very, very fun. Very long. Much longer than I thought it would be. For anybody that happens to be curious, uploaded, obviously, onto our channel over at YouTube. Everything's in their own playlist, so if, you know, if maybe you're doing some work around the house, you've got a fairly long drive, definitely Red Moon Rose, much less banter by me in between just because of how much longer it was, but let me be your free Audible for Trails novels. Let me be your free Audible. Do the best I can. Minor word hiccups, just, you know, it's me. Cut me some slack. It's fucking free, all right? But, dude, yeah, for real, though, Lenny, it's been a lot of fun, dude. I thoroughly enjoy it. Yeah, that's a great bit of defense, but that gladiator belt, my. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, we'll go with it. Pickle, it goes well, man. How is Forbidden West? I can't wait for it to come to PC. Like, by the time that comes to PC, I'll be able to play the first one, Forbidden West. I'll be able to play Spider-Man, Miles Morales, you know, and I'll actually be able to, like, play it. You know what I mean? Because my 1080 Ti, it's not, that ain't it, Chief. It's just not gonna cut it. Yeah, Lenny, it's been really good, man. And then the next on deck is Carnelia. So if we reach the goal for that, we'll be doing Carnelia. Yeah, Rush, Santa Claus approved a 3090 upgrade, so I'm psyched on it, dude. I am psyched on it. Where was I going? Oh yeah, IBC. Back at it. Okay. Shadow King, thank you for contributing to the character tier list and the cozy reading of. Yeah, Rush, it's the first, like, I don't think I've bought anything. I haven't, because we haven't had the extra scratch, man. Like, so I haven't been able to, like, get any sort of, like, upgrades and stuff. Like, Wacko was nice enough to send me one of his older monitors, and by older, I mean, like, it's like, my man upgrades, like, really, really quick. Dude, you know what, Shadow, believe it or not, I don't want a 4090. With, like the melting cable problems that it's having and all that jazz. Nah, I'm all set, dude. No, this will be the first upgrade I've made in, I don't know, we've been in the house 6 years, and I got it shortly thereafter, so it's, my rig's almost 6 years old. It was right when the 1080 Ti was, like, top of the line, so I mean, I'm glad I went with the Ti, like the 1080, because I guess I future-proofed myself for the time being. But yeah, man, I mean, as some titles come to PC, man, it's like, you know, the multitasking that we do here, you know, being that we stream everything, it's you know, it's gonna be a necessary upgrade for sure. Ultraplex, I'm well, buddy. How are you? P.S. What did you miss? We just made a lot of money, spent a lot of money, and now we're doing side quests. Bull, a pleasure to see you, friend. How are you, duder? Playing it on PS4, excuse me. It's smooth. Looks amazing. I can just imagine how good it looks on a PS5. That's what I'm saying. Ray tracing enabled on Reverie. Yeah. God damn, that's right. Trails is always treating us well, bro. How's work treating you? Also, those flowers, the red flowers down there in the corner, can we all kind of acknowledge that those are like the Trails equivalent of like the blockberries from Shadowbringers, Final Fantasy XIV? If you've either played it and seen it or you've seen the memes about it, that's like the Trails equivalent. I'm convinced. I'm so sick of this. I've been stuck in meetings all day thanks to those Ravash buffoons. Fortunately enough, I don't think their little raid will affect our stock prices negatively. Grr. I almost want to kick down their door and demand compensation for all the hassle that they've put me through. Your life never seems to get any easier. You can say that again. It doesn't help that Father is who knows how many cells away right now either. Oh, but I digress. Did you need something, Ellie? Judging by that crowd you've brought with you, it doesn't seem to be a personal issue. Yes, there's something I need to ask you, Belle. A woman named Carla should have stopped by the IBC earlier today. Did you happen to see her? Carla? Oh, yes. She definitely came here not too long ago. I'm acquainted with her, given that we're both in the upper echelons of society. Bougie. She claimed she had an emergency and wished to speak with me directly. She proceeded to withdraw every last mirror out of her savings account. Damn, we were right on the money. Why did she have to speak to you directly to do that, Maribel? You'd think the receptionist could have been able to handle her request just fine. It has to do with the amount you withdrew. Under normal circumstances, you would need to fill out the appropriate paperwork. Today was an exception. As you might be able to surmise, I am unable to disclose the exact amount you withdrew. That said, it was in the hundreds of thousands of Mira. We just spent almost that, so. That is an exorbitant amount of money. The truth is, Carla's attempting to run away from home. We've been tasked with bringing her back safely. Do you know where she might have gone to, Belle? Oh, well, that would explain her rash behavior. Well, judging by the amount she withdrew, I would assume she's planning to relocate to a foreign country. That could be it. Is it possible she had a destination in mind? Feels good to have a video card that can run anything you can throw at it. Yeah, Philly, that's what I'm excited for. Like, more often than not, I'm playing, like, for lack of a better term, outdated titles that don't really strain the GPU. And it sounds really fucking tacky, but, like, I'm most excited to upgrade a GPU so that on my main monitor, I can actually use HDR. Because it wasn't until the RTX cards that it it was able to utilize or, like, integrated HDR on monitors that supported it. My 1080 Ti does not do that. It can't. You know what I mean? So that, like, I think I'm excited for that. That, and I feel bad, like how many times have I said it, dude? Like, my GPU is a fucking workhorse. It manages all of this. Now, if we were to pop on something like, again, like Spider-Man or something like that, I don't think we could handle it. We might, I might be able to get by on, like, really, really dumbed down graphic settings, but not stream it, because I don't feel like that would be stretching it. Did the new ND cards get a review yet? Haven't been paying enough attention, but it feels like it's a no. So, a buddy of mine that he's going to be coming over just to, like, you know, we're going to rearrange the case a little bit and whatever. And he was talking to me about, like, potentially just redoing, like, just making, like, an AMD rig. And I was like, dog, you know? I was like, well, what's the equivalent of, like, an i9? I've never dealt with AMD myself. I go, well, what's, like, the equivalent of an i9? And he said it's the Ryzen 7950 or something like that, or like 7900. And the price on that is like $650. Whereas right now, you can get, it's an i9 12900K and like the motherboard in a combo on Newegg for like 500 and change. So like, whereas I thought about going AMD and I was just like, no. It's like, I'm just gonna stick with what I know. You know what I mean? It's not that I'm like pro Intel and against AMD. It's just, I don't know AMD very well. And I'm just gonna stick with what I loosely know more in Intel. But yeah, like I haven't seen anything from like Jay's 2 cent. Like I haven't seen anything by like Jay's or anybody that have done like real stress tests on that new AMD card. Years ago, AMD was cheaper for me, and that's what I had heard too, man. And like maybe for like Black Friday or Cyber Monday, like there'll be deals or something. But, calibrating micrometers, hot dog. Damn, how do you calibrate a micrometer? Well, now that I think about it, Maribel's gonna tell us. I recall a conversation between her and her maid about sightseeing in Grantsell. I believe Carla ordered her maid to make hotel reservations there. Grantsell? Isn't that LaBeurle's capital city? So she's ditching this joint for LaBeurle. She must have departed for the airport then. We may be able to arrive in time if we proceed with haste. We must notify the airport's receptionist. Right, we have to hurry. We're sorry to have bothered you. We appreciate your cooperation. See you later, Belle. Sure. They sure know how to keep busy. Knowing what I know now about Belle, golly. There's something about Maribel, like something like smash or pass about Maribel, or like something I don't trust. Okay. Yeah. She's fucking sus supreme, bro. That's why. AMZ! Good morning, dude. How are you? It's good to see you. We're gonna go to Station Street. Yap dap dap. Oh no, wrong. Haha, wrong one. Wrong station. Sup, dog? The goat! Oh, hey. Thanks again for all your help yesterday. Anton, are you returning home? Sadly so. There's nothing left for me here since Fran rejected me and all. Truly unfortunate. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm used to this sort of thing. Seeing that pure smile on her lips as she talked about the person she loves, it basically killed me inside. The person she loves? Should we tell him that she meant the Sergeant Major? Probably better leave it be. We mentioned that, and I bet things will just get more complicated than we want to deal with. Agreed. I feel a little bad for him, but it's probably for the best. I got spoiled on it like a week ago on Twitter. The worst part is that I know the person who posted it hasn't even played Zero Azure and didn't even realize it was a spoiler. Dog, what? Yeah, and then heads for the Empire instead of home. He's like, I somehow ended up in Erebonia. How did that work? Dude, like, I'm hyper vigilant on trying to like mute people. Like, even if they're friends, and I always say like it's with no disrespect, but like people that will constantly tweet out stuff about like Reverie, Kuro 2, stuff like that. Like I can't see it. I can't see it. I don't want to see it. So like I even have to mute buds. And like I said, it's, you know, no disrespect intended, but it's just for my own well-being. I'm all right, got the day off from work, so I'll be replaying more Trails FC. I'm doing pretty good, man. Excuse me, do you have a moment? We have a bit of an emergency. Oh dear, what is it? You see, an individual by the name of Carla Campbell should have boarded an outgoing flight to LaBeurle. We were wondering, has that airship finished boarding yet? You said Carla Campbell. If you'll give me a moment, please. I'm terribly sorry, but Carla Campbell wasn't listed as a passenger. Are you positive? Excuse me. That's strange. I could have sworn that she should have been on this flight. Me too. There's only one flight scheduled today that's headed for LaBeryl, right? Correct. And it seems it has not departed yet. Pardon me. I knew it. You're with the police, aren't you? Wait, aren't you Marcia? One of the maids at Representative Campbell's mansion? Are you the maid that ran away with Carla? Yes, that's right. You see, Lady Carla never intended to go to LaBeryl in the first place. That was merely a rumor she spread to throw her father off her tracks. In actuality, she plans to live in the home of an acquaintance in the Republic. She's going to Calvard? Crap. She must have gone to the station then. If you hurry, you might make it in time. I'm sorry. My lady has caused so much trouble for everybody. But if at all possible, please bring Lady Carla back home. Despite what she says, she doesn't really want to leave Crossbell. So she's got her reasons for all this, huh? Well, time to roll. We'll bring her back for you, don't worry. If she's Republic bound, the train will be departing in a matter of minutes. There's no time to waste then. Lass of Gloucester, good evening to you, my friend. How's everything going? Thanks, Marcia. You were a big help. Marcia, could you go inform the representative of what's happened? You can leave bringing Carla back to us. How are we hanging? We're hanging pretty good. Trying to find a little rich girl who is trying to go back to Calvard. Well, go to Calvard, rather. How's everything going for you? How's your playthrough of SC treating you? Okay, please. I'm leaving Lady Carla in your hands. I desperately, it's a good thing you kind of arrived now because you just missed the goat. Everything is perfectly fine and okay. Nothing bad has happened. That's good. That's good for Trails. But you know what that means also, on the other side of that coin, is that it's Trails and something is bound to happen that is not awesome. Not great. There tend to be redemption arcs though, so there's that. I don't remember, no, they won't just let me go out on the platform, will they? You know, it wasn't that long ago that Erebonian and Calvard were on rather sour terms with each other around the time of the 100 Years' War. During that period, railway operations shut down and travelers lingering in Crossbell were forced to stay put. After all that blew over, the system was majorly improved to prevent a similar situation from ever happening again. Sweet deal, bro. Oh, you did see Anton? Okay. Platform 1, the train bound for the Republic, is now departing. If you are not boarding the train, then please step back to the center of the platform. Wait a sec. Isn't that the train that the representative's daughter is supposed to be on? We can still make it. Let's get on. Chugga chugga choo choo. We cut that close. I wonder if we'll get in trouble for not following protocol. Officers should be allowed to board trains during emergencies, so we don't have to worry about that. However, the problem remains. What do we do now? The plan was to convince Carla to return home, correct? Yeah, well, can't ride this train forever, you know. And we still gotta drop off those drugs at St. Ursula, ain't that right? Dog, we're gonna transport drugs over the border? Come on now.
That is true. We have not come this far to simply give up.
Yeah, I know. The next stop is Altair, located at the western edge of Calvard. We should have about 30 minutes. Until then, let's keep trying to persuade her to come home. Roger, I'm no quitter.
All right, I hope our words can get through to her.
What if in that moment Lloyd was just like, Randy, my name's not Roger, it's Lloyd.
I'm so excited for this girls only trip. Trust me, my husband would have been a massive buzzkill.
I believe it. I'm no quitter. Yeah, dude, we're corrupt cops.
It's Carla.
Hey, finally found her.
Now we just have to persuade her to return home. The odds of her listening to reason still seem slim. Don't tell me Marcia missed the train. I guess I'm all alone now. Can I handle this? Long time no see, Carla. Ellie, what are you? I mean, what a coincidence running into you here. Are these your friends? Oh, are you planning to spend a day or two in the Republic? Well, Carla, how should I start this? Yes, exactly. I thought it'd be fun to see the Republic's National Orchestra with everyone.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, yo, Bull, your name is
Roger, this is true, but you're not Lloyd Bannings. You can be Roger Bannings. And in that case, if Randy called you Roger, you could be like, yeah, dog. Roll call.
Really? Then we can accompany each other until we arrive at the Republican capital. I'm so thankful I ran into you, Ellie. Truth be told, I'm feeling a bit down. After all, I'm alone on this giant train and...
All right, it looks like we've lowered her guard. Why exactly are you here, Carla?
Well, it's a long story. My father's always ordering me around, filling my life with rules and more rules when he doesn't even respect himself. And this morning was a perfect example of it. I'll never forgive him for what he did. He told me to eat breakfast as a family. What a jerk off! Which was...
Whatever it was, it sounds bad.
After breakfast, he walked into my room without knocking.
Huh? That's it?
Of course it's not just that. What if I was changing? What if I was having an exchange with the little man in the canoe? More importantly, Father's the one always lecturing me about how I should always knock. And even though he throws a fit when I forget to do so. This morning, he calmly strode into my room, commanding me to do this and that, and to attend a dinner party in the evening, and... He pries into every single small detail of my private life. It's like he can't do anything but that. I can relate with how she feels, but this is nothing more than a misunderstanding between father and daughter.
How should we handle this? Definitely just blame Dad.
Then your father's in the wrong. I can sympathize with you, Carla. You think so too? I knew leaving home was the right decision. Still, it's the first time I've ever left Crossbell. The only reason I decided to go through with this plan was because Marcia said she'd accompany me.
I think I get the gist of this mess, but she still looks hesitant, right?
She never had the strongest heart to begin with. Sure, she ran out of the house in a hurry, but I bet with every step she became more and more uneasy.
Then she should almost be at her breaking point. Oh, dang. Option 3, your mate is worried sick. Thank you, Dan.
I was wondering why I still hadn't seen Marcia. No! She must have betrayed me, didn't she? Unacceptable! I specifically ordered her to not tell anyone. Please, calm down, Carla. It's true that Marcia informed us of the situation.
Wow, thank you very much, Dan.
But that's only because she's worried sick about your safety. Despite what she says, she doesn't really want to leave Crossbell. Her words, not mine. Marcia, she really said that? I'm leaving Lady Carla in your hands. That was our farewell before we made our way to the station to find you. Well, I think it'd be best if you had another talk with your pops. Instead of running away, won't it feel better to say what you want to say to his face? You may be right. I had started to think that there was no one at my side. But if Marcia's waiting for me, I don't mind returning home. Everyone, perhaps could you stay with me a bit longer and let me get everything out of my system? Besides, I need to start thinking about what I should say to Father. Sure, we can do that. We should be near Altair, but we still have the ride back. If you want the company, we'd be glad to oblige. Sure will. Lloyd and the others transferred in Altair to for the return trip. Then, 30 minutes later, Lass of Gloucester, she had a meeting, let's say. What if she was having a meeting and Dad just barged through the door? Phew, we're finally back. That was a long trip in more ways than one. Sorry for the trouble I've caused. I truly thank you for listening to what I had to say. Technically the first time we had been to Calvard. Yeah. Please don't worry about it. Who's to say we can't handle consultations? You can count on the SSS to lend you an ear whenever you need it. Thank you. How dare you worry me at a time like this, you daft girl? Just speak for yourself, Father. If you had tried to come find me yourself, it would have been one thing, but to think you hired other people to do it for you. Excuse me, Lady Carla. My apologies. I was just so terribly worried. You should be sorry. I'm upset with you too, Marcia. Forgive me. But, well, I'm grateful too. Can I count on you to continue to be by my side? Of course. I'd be happy to. Oh, thank heavens. I think I finally made up my mind. I have some conditions, Father. You must knock every time you wish to enter my room. Every time, okay? In addition, you may no longer intrude upon my private life. And if you refuse, I'll be hopping right back on that train and I won't look back. Well, you have to stay home and behave yourself for a while first. So are you honoring my request or are you refusing it? Fine. I don't want to be worried or have another falling out. I'll accept your terms. Bro, this is how rich people deal, I guess. So this is the power of something or other section. Pardon me, Representative Campbell. Get your fucking facts straight, bro. This is the power of friendship, actually. That's why we are able to accomplish this for you. For the time being, allow me to thank you for safely bringing my daughter back home. However, not a word of this incident is to escape your lips to anyone. Am I understood? You got it. Our lips are sealed, so you can rest easy. Good. And really, this is also the power of lying? Yes. This is very true as well. We're leaving, Carla. Don't you tell me what to do. Ellie, everyone, until we meet again. I can't thank you all enough for all that you've done. Please feel free to drop by our house whenever you'd like. We'll welcome you with open arms. The two of them bowed deeply. But the real question is, what's the power of the Chadstel? The real question, what's the power of the Chadstel? Missed it, my guy, I'm sorry. Chadstel? So that's a play on Estelle and... Sorry, dog. I'm no good. I'm just no good. Heart of Cards. I guess that settles that. Even though that took forever, I'm glad we helped him out. It's what I call Estelle because she's my Chad protagonist. Oh, okay, so that's my bad then. Judging by their conversation, I think that they will work things out. What a relief. I hope you're right. I pray they'll be able to work out their differences. Anyways, Lloyd, we should get going now. There's still some requests that we can finish up today.
Yeah, good point. Let's get to it then. All right, and Dan, is the book inside the station? Or is it like bench seat? Inside the station? Okay. Wait, what do you mean another Trails arc? She's in this game. Right? She's in the Crossbell arc, bro. Is it Uptown Funk? Is it upstairs? Talk to attendant Magus by platform 1 gate. I remember you guys. Weren't you heading to Calvard? Do you vacation a lot or something? I'm sure once you're used to traveling by train, it can become dull. I recommend you read a book to kill the time. Actually, I finished this novel not too long ago. Here, you can take it. Backdoor Glen, Chapter 13. The Rise of the Hershey Highway. 279. So that'll put us at what, 288? With an extra 9 DP, 288. But that was just with this one. We still have to turn in, we have this one and the flowers. Si, senor. Estelle is the sun. Strega P.
Third class. Good job, Lloyd. I'll make sure your bonuses get transferred to you immediately. Thank you, and please keep up the good work.
We still got that one. Then talk to Imelda. I don't think... we definitely didn't do this in the first play. Rest up while I'm at it, too. Oh. Dear sweet crabby Imelda. Oh, hey there. Oh, yeah, I guess. Imelda is using a communication device installed beneath the counter.
What? Don't joke with me, you old fool. I've had a buyer lined up for ages. It's ready, isn't it? Send it here immediately. Do I make myself clear? Damn it, that geezer hung up on me.
Good morning, ma'am. Did you need us to help with anything?
Ah, it's just you four. Yes, actually. You see, I think this stubborn old kook I know has finally gone senile. Oh, I understand. Helios must have sent me you four to assist me. Yes, oh yes, you will work wonderfully.
Come again? I got a bad feeling about this.
A feeling? No, it is a certainty. Are you free now by chance? Are you? You are? Splendid. No, wait, we actually have somewhere else to be. Oh, I'm sure you do. I bet it's not for anything urgent, After all, you had time to stop by here.
Got me. Would I be correct to presume that you have a job for us, Imelda?
Sharp girl. Now that, not that I would expect anything less from old McDowell's granddaughter. I do, in fact, have something for you to do. Needless to say, I would make it worth your while.
That's not the part I'm worried about. Oh, fine then. We can at least hear what you have in mind for us.
Then let's get down to it. All I need you to do is go pick up a doll and deliver it to me.
A doll? By that, do you mean...
I do, one from Rosenberg Studio, which you'll find on the outskirts of the Northern Mountain Pass. Naturally, it's no fake like that one at the Schwarz auction. It's a genuine Rosenberg doll, one of his newest ones, in fact, and it's in absolute mint condition.
Whoa, back it up. Don't those things go for tens of thousands of Mira?
A single Rosenberg doll is worth the average Crossbellen's entire annual income.
Yes, well, I'm contracted. I'm contracted to the studio sale agent. The only problem is that the Meister is an old fool who despises any human interaction. I went to great lengths to find a buyer for this latest doll, and he has the nerve to start complaining now. Well, I'm not sure if we can solve that exact problem.
But we should be able to bring the doll for you. I'm curious about one thing, though. Why is the Meister suddenly against selling it?
Ah, well, the buyer is slightly problematic. Truth be told, he's an infamous broker that always resells rare works of art at exorbitantly high prices. I can only assume that the old coot is put off by that.
As the artist, I can hardly blame him.
I don't know, guys. This one might be a bit out of our league. Excuse me? Goodness, you youngsters these days are so unbelievably lazy. Come now, I'm paying for your help. I have no doubt you can change that man's callous heart and safely retrieve the doll. Well, Rosenberg Studio, huh? Guess I'm a bit curious about Ren. There might be some kind of connection there with Kia as well. We can't promise that we'll get the job done since we have other things to take care of, but if you're okay with that, we accept. Fine, I suppose that will have to do. Well then, I leave this case in your hands, dearies. Try not to disappoint. Yeah, dude, I definitely didn't do this one. I don't think. Do we go back to that abandoned house or is that Azure? Kratos, what's up, man? All is hanging well. Definitely hanging in the spots that it should be hanging. How are you, man? What's going on? That is Azure, okay. Itchy Beak. Doing good, just, you know, gaming and chilling. Good, man. What you playing? What you playing, man? Kill them. Kill them all. Oh, handsome Mr. Baku-san. How are you, my guy? It's great to see you. Currently on Harvestella. How is it? It looks like a beautiful game. Please, check out the ever wonderful Baku. Probably one of the most handsome and weebiest weebs ever. By the way, Baku, I'm telling you, for a cheap date, go with that Blackberry Brandy. It is some kind of wonderful. Oof, pardon. Dude, it's really fucking good, man. And I'm telling you, just having it straight is great. And like, I ended up, because all we had at the time was, it was a black cherry seltzer. But I would imagine if you had like a black, like if you mixed it with like a Sprite too, I bet you it would be super good. Or just like a lemon lime seltzer if you're not into like the sody pops. I was looking forward to Harvestella, then I tried the demo and the combat sucked. So it's kind of like, well, it's similar to, what's that game there? Like the farming one there. Isn't it similar to that? Oh, dude, I absolutely voted for the Azure. Rune Factory, yeah. Is it similar to Rune Factory? And yes, Baku, I absolutely voted. Kia for both. Kia in all of her wholesomeness. Oh, shit, dog. This place seems as deserted as usual. How odd. It sounded like Imelda was in contact with someone here. Not to mention, wasn't Ren staying here too? Albeit faint, I detect a presence coming from within the building. As to whether it is human or not, I am not sure, but it is definitely there. Huh. So, not even you can tell, Tio? Hey, Lloyd. If what Estelle and Joshua told us about that society is legit, then... Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. This doll studio must be connected to it in some way or another. Yep, looking like it. But, well, I guess it is possible. Honestly, I didn't take them seriously at first, given the absurdity of the story, but... considering everything that happened with Ren, it's starting to sound more feasible. So that's what's going on here. You're that young police squad Ren was telling me about, Who's there? Where's that voice coming from? You were sent here by Imelda, I presume. You're out of luck, though. My works aren't mere second-rate antiques to be handled and pawned off by a broker like her. Leave at once. Sir, please. Well, when you put it like that, what's a guy supposed to do? He makes a fair point. Still, I suppose you did make a long trek to get here. Turning you away at the door would no doubt be unsatisfactory. Besides, I owe you a debt for all that you did for Ren, so I'll give you one chance. A chance? What do you mean? What I mean is that I'd like to test the extent of your strength. The gate is unlocked. If you so wish, open it and enter. However, are you prepared? I mean, give me a hot minute. Should we go inside? From what he said, something's bound to happen when we open that gate. Don't tell me he went and set a bunch of booby traps for us. Perhaps it is something even nastier. Now we will save also tactics while we're at it. Walter, pipe down. Everything's fine, I can assure you. Hey, Walt, guess what? Everything's still fine. Fifth in line, good to see you, man. Thank you very much for contributing to the character tier list and very cozy reading of Carnelia. It's more a plot-based game with farming elements to help progress. Gotcha. All right. Everyone loves a good booby trap. Same here, for sure. Open the door. Ah, booby trap. Mantle Ferox. It's great to see you, my friend. How are you? Please, everybody, give nothing but love and admiration for the ever-wonderful Mantle Ferox. Wonderful people. What were we playing? Some retro? It's good to see you, buddy. What's new? I know your schedule's been pretty chaotic. It's been pretty stressful. I hope you're doing better. I hope everything is kind of smoothing out, working into the holidays. Oregon Trail 2? Holy smokes. Did you just hunt a lot of buffalo and then cock the wagons and float only to have the wagon just get blown apart in the river as you tried? Charlie Bot, pleasure to meet you. Miss Mama Van, pleasure to meet you as well. Darkblade, what's happening, dude? How are you guys? Everybody, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Neo Matter. If this happens to be your first time here, welcome in. It's great to meet you guys. I'm honored that Mantle brought their community here to come and hang out with us, man. So thank you very much. We pretty much just go hard on everything JRPG for the most part. Old, new, doesn't matter. We dabbled in some visual novels for the first time this year. We played The Somnium Files and Nirvana Initiative as well. Two great visual novel kind of hybrid things. Cosplay Jay, thank you very much for the follow, man. Welcome to Brutopia. It's great to meet you guys. Thank you. Right now, we're playing The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. It officially released in September. I'm well behind schedule. We should be on to the Xenosaga Trilogy, but my affinity for a good nap is, it gets me. So, we're behind schedule, but we're in a great place, man, up here. So that's good. Appreciate the heck out of you, friend. We'll catch up on Discord soon. Absolutely. All the hunting, all the cocking. No dysentery. Good. Nice. Lots of foods and nobody gets the poopy doopies. That's a win. That's a win. Nap is the final JRPG, but it really is, man. It's something about a nap that is awesome. So long as you're enjoying it, that's what matters. And yeah, schedules have been a thing for the both of us. Oh yeah, dude, we got this for sure. If you've, obviously, I don't need to tell you this, but if you gotta go take care of stuff post-stream, you know, do some decompression, get some chow chow, or just chill out, by all means, dude. You know the skinny. Everybody's healed up. Yar. Okay. Yeah, evasion bannings up here in the front. I think we should be okay. Maybe. Oh, yeah, let's definitely save, too. And I appreciate it, Mantle, for real, bud. If I don't have the opportunity to tell you so, let me do it now. I hope you and yours have a great Thanksgiving. If you guys celebrate, if you guys get together, whatever it is you may be doing, I hope you enjoy yourselves thoroughly. Thoroughly. All right, let's open some gate. So now this is a bonus. This is a bonus quest that I didn't play in my first playthrough. Everyone. I'm also I'm a very, very, very amateur voice actor. Not like I have like works out there and I'm trying to like apply to be like a voice actor. I just do like character voices. It's a lot of fun. Look out!
Are those angels and monsters?
For real, old man, this is your freaking test? Brace yourselves. They're coming. Only Fly Guy, mobile Twitch is insufferable. It can be, for sure. I can run for dinner myself. Good luck. Hey, Darkblade, thanks very much, man. Only about 10 hours behind you in playtime, and I'm still in Chapter 2. Holy mackerel. All right, what are we doing here? Let's get everybody super encouraged. Hey, Only Fly Guy, thank you very much for the follow, bud. Welcome to Utopia. It's great to meet you. Thank you so much for being here. Much appreciated. Don't celebrate Thanksgiving myself, and it helps since the animals at work do not take holidays. But I'm set for a decent Thursday. I'll always wish the best one for my friends, though. And although my time of thankfulness is right around the corner after that, I'm heckin' thankful for my friends. Same here, dude. Thankful all year long, dude, for sure. Let's crash bomb them in the hopes that they don't kill our faces. Sweet deal, resistant. That's not good. Yeah. That too is not good. Nah, son! Shablow! Oh, come on, meow. Very well. Damn, dog. Just a scotch out of reach. Wonky camera angles be damned. Let's move on up. Moving on up. I mean, could we ether bust their faces? We could. I don't think I want to do that just yet. Let's Randolph is very, very close. Let's do... Yeah, might as well. Bro, cheaters? Yes. Oh, damn, dog. All right, then. Well, okay, suppose. Well, you know, funny thing happened. So they're like the freaking mirrors, dude. I need to finish the Sky Trilogy. Are you at Stargazer Tower? Oh, no, Only Fly Guy. We are at Rosenberg Doll Studio. We're in Chapter 4. So after Chapter 4, spoiler alert, earmuffs, 3, 2, 1, is the finale, so. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Let's see. It's not going to do the trick right now, so let's just do some damage while we can. This could absolutely backfire. If these kind of mirror-esque things... Dope amount of Sepith. Well, screw it. Let's just go all in. That's not going to be good. That's probably going to reflect on us, isn't it? Is that going to reflect on us with Randy? Because it's not an art-based... Low-key, should have thought that through. Well... Is it a waste? No, not if 2 of them perish, but, you know. Shit, bro. But then they have the... Ah! I did myself in. Congratulations, you played yourself. Bull, yeah, after chapter 4, we have the finale. I mean, relatively unscathed, suppose. Dog, can you guys stop? Bang. Dude. Say it ain't so. We got a crit. Gee Willikers. I'm not gonna hit both of them, so that's a shame. Yeah, this is a poor spot, but she's confused, and I don't want her to kill us. Well, it's the greater good. Okay, we'll get that popped off. That'll be good. Right. Screw it! Perish. Hey, Rush. Have a good night, man. Thanks for chilling. Appreciate it, man. So, Thanksgiving Day, Bull, we're gonna go to, son of a... Thanksgiving Day, we'll go to I think we're going to my mother and father-in-law's. And it's just gonna be immediate family, so it's gonna be like mother and father-in-law. Good miss. Mother and father-in-law, my brother and sister-in-law, our now 3 nephews, because my sister-in-law just got home Friday from the hospital with our newest nephew. He was very, very early. It was an emergency C-section. So, you know, scary stuff for sure. But they're home. They're doing well. So it's just going to be easier. We're going to go to my in-laws. And then on Friday, I'm going to deep fry a turkey here at the house. Just for me, Mrs. Neo, and Youngblood. And then we use the remainder of the turkey that we don't chow down on as, like, meal prep for the rest of the week. How about you, man? Yeah, super scary. But, you know, again, everybody's better, thankfully. Thankfully. Yeah, Thursday probably won't be on. I don't know. I'm going to play it by ear. I know what the schedule says. Schedule says do schedule stuff. But I'll play it by ear. There's a good chance, like, so a nap gets the better of me, a turkey nap, like a Thanksgiving nap, that's probably going to take me out hard. Cook steak for the fam? Dude, that's a good way to do it, my man. I did steak tips and tater salad one year. It's really good. Low key. Bro, wait, what? Randy. We don't like turkey really, so we just buy cooked steak. I'm all for it, dude. Earth. Welcome to Earth. Son of a... But wait a minute. No, hold on. Turkey naps are super OP. For me, any nap is OP. We all know this. We all know this. I feel like we'll survive, but here goes nothing anywho. My Sepith. No, this isn't gonna work. That was dumb of me. Right, imagine that. Because then my mother-in-law makes turkey sandwiches, like with the leftovers. And, like, I'm a weirdo. She makes, like, this, like, old French, like, it's a pork meat stuffing. I'm not a fan. I don't like pork for starters. I like stuffing, but I just want, like, bread stuffing. But she makes sandwiches, obviously, man. And, you know, cranberry sauce, turkey. And, like, we have those, like, after we wake up from the first nap. Which I don't know how much of a first nap we're all going to get because... like Youngblood, and then our two nephews, which are Youngblood's almost 4. Our oldest nephew just turned 5, and then our youngest nephew is 3. We don't ever make turkey, but I just want some to make a gobbler. What is a gobbler? Should I know this and I just don't? Probably. There's a good chance I should know what that is and I don't. Yeah, we're probably not napping with that army, you're right. Probably. I'm optimistic that I'll survive, but doubtful. Yeah, like, I'm usually over turkey, so, like, if they were like, hey, we're gonna make cheeseburgers on the grill, I'd be cool, I'll have 4. And then still take a nap. Sandwich with turkey, gravy, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and cheese on a log roll? Oh, dang. Yeah, she does turkey, stuffing, lots of Sepith. That's lovely. Turkey, stuffing, obviously like mayo, cranberry sauce. I think that's it, really, but they're really, really good. But like low-key, I'm most excited to deep fry a turkey. Because it's like, it's the best way I've ever had a turkey prepared. Zarin powder, let's get addicted, friends. And I got a dry rub for it, too. I'm psyched on it. Those weren't your normal monsters. Are those springs and gears? Dolls, I presume. Dolls? What kind of dolls have you been playing with? It looks like you 4 aren't entirely useless, then. Sir? Wipe away that shock. I'm Jorg, owner of the Rosenberg Doll Studio. You 4 are the brats of the CPD's Special Support Section, I presume. Yes, sir. Did Ren tell you about us? No, I didn't need to hear it from her. I may be a recluse, but that kind of information gets around. I'm still not too keen about handing this over to Imelda, but a promise is a promise. Here. New doll's trunk. Thank you, sir. I was not expecting you to hand it over this quickly, considering your objection earlier. Every doll has its own destiny. Could be this doll has to pass through the hands of a boorish broker before it finds itself where it truly belongs. It's the same with people. Each and every one of our destinies rest in the hands of the goddess. Wise words. Things do make a bit more sense when you phrase it like that. But wait a second. What was the deal with those angels and monsters you had us fight? And does this mean that Ren really is part of that society? Detective Bannings. Do you really have the time to be worrying about things like that? This guy's facial hair game is next level. It is. I wish I could grow something that full. and a head of hair like that. He's the Silver Wolf. Huh?
I am a humble doll maker. Nothing more, nothing less. You are attempting to confront the many illnesses plaguing this land. However, you'll find it impossible to find a cure for all of them. And despite all that, I hear that you intend to gaze into the bottomless abyss. The same goes for Ren. Her destiny is not directly entwined with yours. Before you worry yourselves with Ren, isn't there someone else who should be taking priority?
Sir? You mean Kia, right? Lloyd found her in a suitcase that was meant to contain one of your dolls, but... It appears you already know that, sir.
If you know something about Keto, now's the time to spill the beans.
Did you forget what I just told you? Every doll has its own destiny. It's quite possible that through some strange twist of fate, life took root in one of my creations and it became human.
Come again.
What are you even trying to say?
To be clear, no dolls with her characteristics have ever been crafted by these hands of mine as far as I can recall. The entire incident was likely someone appropriating the Rosenberg name.
Itchy nose. And yep.
Phew.
That was in bad taste, sir.
So, you really don't know anything about Kia?
At the very least, I'm not aware of how she became involved in that auction. I assume neither is Ren.
Ah, well then. Damn, and here I was hoping that you'd have some kind of clue for us.
That reminds me, is Ren inside?
This itchy nose.
No, she just left, actually. She's quite the fickle child. You'd be wasting your time to try and catch her here.
But wait!
I have no more to say to you four. Go on, take that doll to Imelda, and tell her to deposit the mirror in the usual account.
Great quest, by the way. Thank you, Dan. I'll have to go into voice acting once I get into Zero and Azure. Dude, Baku, looking forward to it. Very much so. Like, look, Dan, we all know that my memory is garbaggio, but I'm thinking you're right, dude.
The Society of Ouroboros, huh?
We see him talk to Ren, do we? See? At least I gave myself an out with, by the way, my memory is garbage and we know it. Yeah, Dan, mine does too, all the time. I had one in the shower earlier. Don't know if that old man is part of it, but one thing's for sure, those guys aren't anything but normal.
I am curious about those dolls. Even the Epstein Foundation is still incapable of creating things of that nature. And Liberl ZCF has only just begun their research into them. The Rosenberg studio is becoming more and more mysterious with every visit. This might be too much for us to handle at this point in time.
I think you might be right there. Time to drill your head and throw away your brain, replace with a new one? Dude, lower D if I could. I'd probably try it. Well, we still have a job to do. Let's take this doll back to the antique shop. I'm sure Imelda is waiting for us. Sounds good. The lower D, ladies and gentlemen. An absolute honor and pleasure. Do 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 do. Pew pew. That quest gave us 8 DP. Holy smokes, man. Pew pew. Everything must go. Wait a minute, not done. Come on, Stormtrooper Ellie, what are we doing here? Yo, for real, that was terrible. She was like, like flipped around. Oh No, you don't. North exit. That thing couldn't have been more than 5 feet in front of us, and she was like, "Pachoo, pachoo! Wait a minute, I'll get you." Ellie, what are you doing, dude? Yeah, perfect marksmanship too. Imagine that. Think somebody cheated on her test. Somebody cheated. Oh, so we don't just turn that one in. Imagine. Oh, that's right, dude. I'm an idiot because we have to go back to Imelda first. Derp-a-derp. Da-da-da-da-da. Super derp. Is that the trunk Wait, is that trunk what I think it is? That's right. York agreed to leave it with us. Would you like to confirm its contents? Bro. Sweet Adios, it really is the Nuts new doll. I cannot fathom how you convinced him, but bravo! I'm not sure if we convinced him or if he was just impressed by our raw stubbornness. Either way, it is a marvelous doll, isn't it? I've seen some before at a friend's place, but each one truly is a masterpiece. The craftsmanship takes one's breath away. I'm inclined to agree. They're remarkable. I was expecting it to be about the same size as Kia, though. The Schwarz auction mystery girl, eh? There are Rosenberg dolls that are about her height, yes. York seldom makes them, though, so you never see them on the market. That's also why they're said to fetch such outrageous prices at the auction. Perhaps older dolls were more her size. For example, I remember Belle's being a similar height. Oh, really? I have a question, Imelda. Are you aware of the other dolls Rosenberg Studio has made? Other dolls? What do you mean? How about giant dolls that can move on their own? Ring any bells? Specifically one that looks like an angel and another with a big face. Low-key, I could say right now, without question, that Final Fantasy XIV copied the looks of those mobs and Shadowbringers by those angels. Definitively. Obviously, I'm just joking. I'm not trying to fucking fire anybody up, but like they look like strikingly similar. No? Are you perhaps talking about the automata? If anything, I'd say those are actually his specialty. I've heard their movements have become even more precise since he started incorporating orbital technology in them. You know about them? And you didn't? Even Arkansas uses them on stage from time to time. I believe the soldier with the spear in their latest production was an automaton. What? You mean the one that was twirling the spear around like it was nothing? No shit, really? I never would have guessed, not in a million years. Well, surprise! The troops sent an entire order for complex stage props, too. Everything from the lighting apparatus to the water control to the wire flying systems that entirely York's handiwork. No shit, man. That is badass. I suppose it's still far from being public knowledge, though. Well, my mind's blown. Me too. I will admit that I thought the stage was incorporating impressive tech. But does that mean that those angels and monsters function similarly? Who's to say? The old cult's full of mysteries. Not to mention stubborn to the bone and hates just about everyone he meets. I feel like it was said in Azure at some point. Maybe it was. I'll have to like really fucking try my best to focus. So, if it is mentioned that I remember. But as long as he puts out a new product every so often and lets me dip in on the profit, I don't have any complaints. At any rate, you certainly didn't disappoint, dearies. You'll be the first on my list to call if I ever need a hand again. Ah, if you insist. Well then, if you'll excuse us. Bro, creepy Rendall. Hi. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Oh, you know what? While we're at it, too, let's go to... hot dog.
It looks to me like you've been hard at work filling out your combat notebook. I'd like to record your information into our database. Mind if I see it for a minute?
With pleasure. Give me the goods.
Thank you very much. Here's your notebook back. And please accept this as compensation for your hard work.
Damn. I mean, low-key, I know we're just writing stuff down, but $500 and 1 U material? So jealous. All right, now we're off to St. Ursula, Yar. No. Those are all the wrong buttons. I didn't press any of the right ones. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I was going to segue into Lubega if I needed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't know the rest of the words, so come on, let's drive to the liquor store, something. So they want some gin and juice, but they really don't wanna. Is that some of the words? It's been a while. Good old Lubega bringing me back. It's like Mandy, Tina, Louise, Marjorie. Those are none of the names, but, you know, he just prattles off a whole bunch of women's names. All right, we'll have to check and see if Dr. Gunter has any time to meet with us.
Yes, we should probably ask the receptionist about that.
I just hope he didn't play hooky and go fishing again. Monica, Jessica, Tina. Yo, Hydra. Thanks, my man.
I would not be even surprised if that were the case.
I'm going to save. And then quick bathroom break. BRB. Mashishi, thank you very much for your contributions to the Trails character tier list, bud. I hope you are well. All right, nothing could possibly go wrong going to see Gunter, by the way. Absolutely nothing at all could go wrong. Nothing at all. Like, what could possibly go wrong? Hang on, we don't know if Dr. Gunter's here or not yet. Let's check with the receptionist before we try to head in there. This doesn't seem like the kind of place outsiders should be barging into without permission. I mean, low-key, we're the police. We were just like, hey, we're gonna hop on this train even though we don't have boarding passes, but we're the cops, so we can do whatever the hell we want, right? Okay. Discretion now. Very well. Why, hello there, everyone. Are you here to visit Cecile? Oh, not today. We're here to meet with Dr. Gunter again. Does he happen to be available today? Let me check. Well, Dr. Gunter, I see you picked up the phone today. You have some visitors. If you have some free time, would you? Oh, bad timing. Do you have some examination or research to do? I see what's going on here. Planning to go fishing, are we? I think not. You're on the clock, so you need to do your job. Got it? He's the same as always. Though he is exceptional in his field, his dedication seems lacking. I also find his lack of faith disturbing. Yes, it's Detective Bannings from the Special Support Section. Yes, I understand. Should I have them meet you in your laboratory then? Yeah, I said laboratory. What up? Well, Dr. Gunter, we'll see you now. If you'll head up to the research ward, please. Thanks. Haha, looks like we threw a wrench in his plans. Hey, you know where I'm going, it's the wrong way. There we go. Beep, bop, boop. Okay. Dog, Professor Alba gave me, like, to this day, Professor Alba is the reason why I have trust issues in video games. From here on out, whatever games I play, somebody could be the nicest person ever, and I'm like, no, they seem kind of suspect. Like, I just can't trust anybody in games anymore. And I was like, oh, no. I was like, Dr. Gunter seems like a pretty nice guy. I thought it was Harold Hayward that was a suspect. Yeah, all right, go me, go. Excuse us. Welcome, everyone. How very nice of you to visit. Sorry to show up out of the blue like this. We apologize for getting in the way of your hobby, Doctor. It's fine. Noon is the ideal time to catch noble carp. But if duty calls, duty calls. Trust me, I'm not going to hold a grudge against you over this or anything. He says that, but I feel like he resents us with every fiber of his being. A fishing nut through and through. Well, putting my bitter regrets behind us, what brings you here today? I assumed you were here to discuss Kia's condition, but I see she's not with you. Yeah. It's been in my noggin, Dan. The events of this, going back to the city, like, yeah. Actually, it's about something else. Kia's the same as usual, though. There hasn't been any improvement with her memories. I see. Personally, I still think you should have had her hospitalized. About that, we've tried to suggest it to her a few times, but she just won't have it. I'm sorry, I know we won't get anywhere closer to solving the problem like this. It's okay, there's no point in rushing things after all. Just keep it in mind. So, what is this other matter? I assume it has something to do with my field of expertise. Clear signs that someone is secretly a villain: glasses, professor, intellectual, overly friendly demeanor. Yeah, definitely. Yep, that's about it. You had me at overly friendly demeanor. Just anybody that's overly friendly, I'm like, they got ulterior motives. They're suspect. Can't trust them. Just can't do it. Can't trust them. Won't. That's exactly right. Would you mind taking a look at this drug for us? Oh? These pills. Such a vibrant blue. No coloring agent I've ever heard of would be able to produce this. We found these pills among the possessions of a certain individual. We suspect they're illegal drugs. I see. Please, would you fill me in on the rest of the details? Okay, I think I understand now. So, Dr. Gunter, do you know anything about these blue pills? Where they might have been developed, maybe? I'm sorry to say, but I haven't seen this type of drug before. As a pharmacologist, I have contacts in every pharmaceutical company in Zemeria. I typically receive samples of all newly developed medicines. However, I've never seen a pill of this coloration. That's a shame. And what's more, the effects of these pills are particularly interesting. A boost in strength, focus, reflexes, judgment, and even intuition. It managed to improve every single one of those attributes. Well, we haven't been able to confirm whether or not the Mafia have been taking these drugs. And Miner's been the only confirmed case so far. And nothing has truly substantiated Mr. Grimwood's rumor yet. Either way, I can tell you right now that this is no ordinary drug. How about this? Allow me to keep 3 of these pills. I can conduct a composition analysis right away. That would be great. Do you know how long it will take for the analysis to finish? Well, I have the medicine on me and a general idea of its effects. I'd like to think I'll have its composition figured out by the end of the day. But if I'm not able to do that, this may take a considerable amount of time. I see. I can contact you tomorrow around noon to let you know how it's going. Would that be okay? Perfect, thanks for your assistance in all this, Dr. Gunter. Joaquin, never seen this. SSS, okay, I believe you. Yeah, super naive. Or it's just Lloyd playing fucking chess while Hombre's playing checkers. Which he's not, for the record, spoiler alert. It's a big relief knowing you're helping us. By the way, do you think that there are any possible side effects or toxicity? Without further analysis, I can't say for sure, but if anything happens to that miner, call me as soon as possible. And do the same if you find any others who have taken these pills. We can do that. Man, who knows just how far this stuff can spread through Crossbell. We hear rumors popping up about it all over the city. Of course, it is impossible for us to question Ravash about this, but if their members really are taking it, I am concerned about the side effects. Yeah, likewise. Doctor? Are you worried about the side effects too? Oh no, that's not it. With all of this talk of rumors, I was reminded of one I'd heard recently. You too? What kind of rumor? Okay. This track gives me the heebie-jeebies. Remember, none of this was ever officially confirmed or explained, and like the look on his face too. But several years back, there was an odd rumor that floated around the pharmaceutical industry. It talked about a certain religious cult that had created a new kind of drug. A religious cult? Do you mean that they were a sect of radicals who split off from the Septian Church? No, they were something even worse than that. Apparently, they rejected the very existence of Adios and worshipped devils instead. At least, that's what I heard. They worship devils? This story sounds more and more suspicious by the second. Haha, I definitely thought it was absurd when I first heard it too. However, I can't help but recall the effects of the medicine they allegedly created. It was said that they borrowed the power of the devils to unlock the hidden potential within humans, even bringing their user good luck. That sounds like... Also, fun fact, if you go to Bellegarde Gate and talk to the people there, that they will say they got new stuff in from St. Ursula. Really? The same effects as those pills. Excuse me, Dr. Gunter. Do you know the name of that drug?
Let's see, what was it again? Oh, right, I remember now. They called it True Wisdom, Gnosis, or so the rumor goes. Gnosis. That's quite the thought-provoking name. Well, because of its absurdity, the story became somewhat of an urban myth. But you've heard the rumors of the secret society that was connected to that big incident in Little Burrow last year, right? Maybe the two could be connected somehow. That must be the society that Estelle and Joshua told us about. Do you think it could possibly have any ties to the devil-worshipping cult? Anyway, in order to uncover the truth behind these pills, I plan to contact some of my colleagues to help with the analysis. While I do that, I'll also try looking into that rumor to see if it still has any merit. We'd appreciate it. A drug that borrows the power of devils. I hate that song, dude. Super wiggy. I can't say I was expecting to hear a story like that when we walked in. Anyway, for now, we should just trust the doctor with the composition analysis. I mean, he's not suspect or direct at all. I agree, we need to return to Crossbell City before it gets dark. Also, the First Division's investigative report might be waiting for us by the time we get back. Oh boy, can't wait to spend all evening reading over a mountain of papers. Poor Tio. Dog, shit's about to get really real. Like, things had already been real, but it's gonna get fucking even realer. It's about to get even realer. Just another epically great Trails curveball.
Well, it's already getting pretty late, so we'd better grab a bus instead of walking back.
No argument here. Thank goodness for this bus system of ours. I don't know what we'd do without it.
I can just continue itching my nose, because,
you know, dust. Tio?
What's the matter, Tio Tot? You've been awfully quiet for a bit now.
I am fine. Tio? The sun makes it hard to see but your face. It's so pale.
What?
I told you I am fine. I just feel a bit unwell is all.
No. Feeling unwell means you're not fine. There's gotta be some place to rest around.
Tio! Oh no!
I'll go get a doctor. Hurry! Ah, fuck, man. Here we go.
It was just her anemia acting up, thank goodness. After a bit of rest, she should wake up and be good as new.
That's good news at least.
What a relief.
You said it for a second there. I was getting pretty worried.
Still, I'm sorry we couldn't put her in a normal hospital bed. Mine was the only one available. Unfortunately, every room we have in the hospital is occupied right now.
That's all right. I'm sure your room will be more than enough to help Tio recover.
Cecile, thank you so very much. Don't mention it, Ellie. I have to work the night shift tonight, so it's perfectly fine if she wants to rest here until tomorrow morning. Well, I'll be going then.
Thanks, Cecile. We really appreciate the help.
Tio, if only we'd noticed sooner. Now that I think about it, she first started to look a little sick during our conversation with Dr. Gunter. And if I remember correctly,
it was when he started telling us about that drug those devil worshippers made.
I'm fine, you know. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
Tio, you're awake?
I'm so glad.
You had us worried, you know.
Please, there was no need to be. Given that you are involved in the ongoing drug investigation, I know it's your duty to ask me. About everything I know, I mean.
Itchy nose. Listen, Tio, do you really think we should push you to share something you're clearly uncomfortable talking about?
Huh? While the investigation is definitely important, these are two separate matters. You're more to us than just a colleague. Above all, you're an irreplaceable friend, Tio.
Everyone's got some bits of their past that they'd rather not talk about. I guess mine kinda ended up getting out anyway. But if you really want to talk about what you know Tio taught, then we'll do everything we can to support that decision.
Ellie, Randy,
That's how we all feel, Tio. But if you ever decide you want to tell us about the things you've kept hidden, if talking about them with us will help ease your burden even a little, to know that all of us would be happy to help shoulder it for you.
Lloyd. I'm constantly amazed by the embarrassing things you say when you get into one of your speeches. Not just you, but Ellie and Randy too. Lloyd's cheesiness must be rubbing off on you.
Haha, yeah, I think you got us there.
Clearly we've been spending too much time listening to Lloyd.
Yeah, laugh it up. The Tio smile is everything, dude.
I've already told Lloyd part of this story, but let me explain from the start. When I was 5 years old, I was kidnapped and held captive by a cult of religious fanatics.
Dog, this song always drives it home for me, man. It's fucking good, dude. It's just so good. You know, like, there are so many times where, like, if you've ever ever replayed a game or ever like watched a movie again, like, it doesn't, you know, sometimes it doesn't have that same, like, oomph like it did the first time. It doesn't happen for me, man, with Trails. Like, there are certain instances where it's like, yeah, okay, you know, being like, this is a replay, but, like, this hard and heavy stuff, dude, it still hits hard. And it's because of this song.
No.
Damn.
The cult's objective in doing so is still unknown, but one thing is clear. They were attempting to obtain something by rejecting the goddess and worshipping devils. I think that they saw me and the other captive children as offerings. Nothing more, nothing less. Simply a means to obtain whatever they wanted.
Offerings?
Yes, I call them offerings because sacrifices wouldn't exactly be right. Though I suppose it's possible the term could apply to some of the children. The cult had several lodges and each was experimenting with different rituals. As for the lodge I was taken to, their rituals primarily involved various kinds of human experimentation.
Human experimentation? So is that why you've got those enhanced senses of yours?
Precisely. Sensors were attached to our entire bodies and we were pumped full of drugs. They attempted to enhance our 5 senses using any method imaginable. They even tried enhancing our sensitivity to supernatural phenomena by applying psychological stress and hypnosis. For 3 long years, that was my life, day in, day out. That can't be. Despite all that, I was one of the lucky ones. None of the children could withstand the procedures except for me. One by one, they began to disappear. And it was at that moment when I became the last child remaining that I gained this power. My hearing became keen enough that even though a massive rock wall separated us, I could hear the others' final cries as though I was right there in the room with them.
Those monsters.
Then something happened. Lloyd's brother, Guy, broke into the lodge.
Like, and I know they're just fictional characters, bro. Shit's not fucking cool. It's not fair.
The team accompanying Guy was able to neutralize the cult followers and dismantle the lodge's operation. The resistance was strong, but the moment the lodge fell, most of the cultists committed suicide. Guy passed by countless bodies littering the ground until he finally reached the ceremonial chamber, and there he found me, the only surviving child. By the time Guy found me, I was wasting away, so weak I was near death myself. I was quickly brought to this hospital and spent several months recuperating here. What happened after that, I've already told Lloyd about.
So that's what really happened.
Tio, And in a cruel twist of fate, though I was so grateful to Guy for saving me from that place, when I heard that he passed away 3 years ago, I didn't feel much of anything. It's as if, in exchange for this power, I had my emotions stripped away. That's how it felt to me, at least.
Tio.
But I think back then, I actually wanted to ask him something. I wanted to ask a strong, impossibly optimistic person like Guy, how exactly should a broken person like me live?
So bad, dude.
In the end, though, I missed my chance to ask, and I ended up being recruited by the Epstein Foundation. After that, I joined the special support section and began to live with all of you. But even now, I still haven't figured out the answer. How should I live my life? And why? Why did I survive? Why am I here? Tio! You don't have to worry about that. It's okay to not know the answers.
Hold on, I gotta go get some tissues. Empty box. My bad, BRB. I know you did, and I forgot that I got rid of the last of the empty box the other day. All I have are my fucking smelling salts in here, and that's not gonna get rid of tears.
Everyone struggles with those very same questions. What?
Why are we here? How should we live our lives? There aren't many people out there who have answers to those questions, Tio. Me, Ellie, Randy, we're all lost the same as you. I know I definitely lost my way for a bit, that's for sure. Still, Tio taught there's no need to rush to find an answer to those questions. We got our entire lives to figure stuff out like that.
But if you can't help but wonder what the answers are, all you need to do is keep searching for them. And remember that you don't have to do it alone. We can search for the answers together. Of course, that includes me. Randy, the Chief, Kia, even Zeit. We're all here for you. We'll help you find the answers you're looking for. I knew it. Lloyd really has rubbed off on you two. You're all making such cheesy speeches now. Why are you like this?
Well, we didn't really have a say in the matter, you know. The moment we joined the SSS, we were fated to fall victim to Lloyd's sappiness.
Randy's right. We're a team. We share what we feel, even if it is embarrassing. I don't really get why this is my fault, but I definitely agree with Ellie's last point. We share everything. Embarrassment, our past pains, and of course our smiles and happiness as well. That's what it's meant to be, a team and a family, right? Please stop. All your sappy feelings are smothering me. I don't know how much more I can take. But for some reason, it's not a bad feeling.
After their heartfelt talk, the SSS took the bus back to Crossbell City. When they returned to the SSS building and put an exhausted Tio in bed, Lloyd, Ellie, and Randy decided to have one more talk with Chief Sergey.
Dude, I cut my finger. I'm bleeding. For the love of God, what happened? For the love of Adios, what have I done?
Blink, blink, wait, Lloyd is rubbing off on people? Not sure he's Randy's type. Dude, come on. He definitely would be okay with it. This moment, along with the moment in Randy in Chapter 3, is what really made me fall in love with these characters. Dude. It's moments like this, man. And I know there's other crazy, powerful, and heavy arcs like this. Or story bits like this in different arcs. But I still think Crossbell is right up there. It's my favorite arc. Damn it. That name again. Gnosis. Chief, it's about time you tell us. Please, tell us what my brother was involved in 6 years ago, and about the cult that kidnapped Tio.
Please, you must be aware of everything that happened.
I had a feeling you knew what was up with Tio Tot from the start. Of course I know about the cult. Back when they were at the height of their power, it was Guy and I who tracked down and took out one of their lodges.
You did? Then Chief, you were my brother's...
Yep, I was Guy's superior officer. I guess even back then I was a bit of an oddball in the force. So one day I ended up with 2 unconventional rookies assigned to serve under me. One of them being your brother.
Ah.
Guy was impulsive, bit reckless too, but he was a damn great detective. The other rookie was like night and day in terms of personality. 2 of them made a hell of a team.
Who exactly was this other rookie?
Don't tell me it was that Duddles guy from the 1st Division. Nah, Dudley was hired straight into the 1st. The guy was practically born for that division. As for this other rookie, I'll bet you've heard of him somewhere before. His name is Arios McLean. It's the same thing, man. It's just like in Azure. I know what happens, and it sucks. And there's literally zero we could do to change it. And it bums me out. It still bums me out to this fucking day.
What? Ugh. He was part of the police?
He was, but he traded his police badge in for the Bracer's Gauntlet some years back. Hell, that's probably one of the reasons the police here in Crossbell have such a rocky relationship with the guild. Sorry, I'm trying to get my shit together here. Didn't see that coming.
So my brother and Arios both joined the force at the same time.
Yeah, though Arios was a couple years older than Guy. And it showed. Arios was always a bit more mature. He was already a family man with a wife and a daughter at the time. Guy, on the other hand, he was as bright-eyed as he was foolish. A wild card who was always rushing off to help people. I think their many differences were the reason they got along so well, though. A little less than 2 years after joining the force, and those two were already being heralded as the CPD's rising stars.
Considering what we know about their skills, I can definitely believe that.
Exactly. To be honest, I was damn proud of those boys. After all, not many people get the chance to mentor two fine young rookies like them. Our squad was able to accomplish a lot in the time we had together. To the point where the higher-ups decided to leave the joint investigation of a certain international case to us rather than the First Division.
Joint investigation? International case?
Wait, are you talking about... Yes, it was about the cult. DG. That's their official name, written out with the therefore sign in the middle.
D, therefore G?
The heck's a therefore sign?
3 dots arranged in a triangle. It's a symbol used in mathematical proofs and logical arguments. But what exactly do D and G stand for?
We never solved the entire riddle, but we did uncover what the meaning of the G is. It stands for Gnosis.
Ah. The drug Dr. Gunter told us about. The one rumored to use power borrowed from devils.
This can't be a coincidence. It's already been 6 years since that whole mess. Those zealots left behind a lot of mysteries, but I know one thing for sure. I need some water. Out of my decades of service on the force, this group were the most disgusting pieces of shit I've ever had the displeasure to encounter. The bastards use those kids they kidnapped as sacrifices at their lodges.
So then the abduction case Mr. Grimwood mentioned yesterday, it was...
The DG cult. They had more than 10 active lodges spread all across Samaria, and they performed various rituals in each of them, summoning horrific devils taking advantage of artifacts for their gain, experimenting on those poor children. And there was always one constant in their rituals, a mysterious drug called Gnosis.
This is all a lot to take in.
So how'd you end up solving a case as messed up as this one? Ah, right. The GOAT! Like I said yesterday, this issue affected a number of countries, so they got together and organized a joint investigation. Each country's army, police force, and Bracer guild branches collaborated. Zin, the fucking immovable Zin,
Bandage on his left arm, too, I might add. He didn't always have that on his character, did he? Do we know who the Imperial representative was? Because Zin Cassius Arios, Guy, and is that Colonel Richard? Is that Richard, the blonde on the left? Oh, is that Sergey? Am I a dipshit? Yeah, you're probably right. I'm dumb. Durr. It looked like a blonde. Sorry. I'm dumb. Yeah, the Imperial representation? I don't know, dude. Cap on? Just looks like a regular friggin' regular person. What are the odds are it was like Lecter? Under the command of a certain famous bracer, we launched a large-scale operation to round up and suppress every one of the cult's lodges. He was but a child still. Yeah, you're right. Then I wonder who it is, or who it could have been. As for my small squad of 3, we were in charge of taking down a lodge located on the outskirts of Altair, located in western Calvard. Daddy Osborne? Imagine. Lecter's dad would have been in the army, but doubt he was doing impressive shit like this. Like, who could it have been? It was there that guy rescued Tio Plateau, who was 8 years old at the time. Tio was emaciated and barely responsive, but she was one of the lucky ones. And after all, none of the other kids made it out alive. And even though what Tio had to go through was monstrous, there were even more horrific things happening to kids at the other lodges. Why? Why are people like this allowed to exist? I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Compared to the criminals we've dealt with here in Crossbell, these guys are a completely different level of twisted. Yeah. At any rate, after that operation 6 years ago, the cult was completely wiped off the map. All its zealots either committed suicide or suffered a psychotic breakdown and wasted away. Some have speculated that there were a few survivors, but rumor has it the church and the society exterminated the rest of them. The nightmare known as the D&G cult should have finally been over. But now these pills have appeared. There's a chance these pills are the gnosis the cult used in their rituals. Right now, that's just speculation on my part. But if this is the real deal, I'm afraid the nightmare of 6 years ago might have resurfaced in another form. One that will entangle itself with this conflict between these two mafias. Sounds like things couldn't get any worse. But if all this is true, then we have to do something. I couldn't agree more. Lloyd. The one who killed your brother 3 years ago is still at large. I know. I fucking love this song, dog. I'm ready. No leads were found, and the case eventually went cold. Yeah, there weren't any witnesses either. After Guy transferred to the First, he'd only ever take on cases by himself. It's been speculated that the culprit was an intelligence agent from Erebonia or Calvard, maybe a member of Ravache. Else someone have tossed around the idea of a Jaeger Corps terrorist cell being responsible. However, there's always been another possible culprit in my mind. A remnant of the cult, right? Yeah, I'd say that possibility is even more likely now. For me, this whole thing is starting to look more and more like a chance to avenge my fallen subordinate. So sorry for my selfishness, but I'm gonna be butting in from now on. Chief, there's no need to apologize. We'd love your help. You trying to tell me you didn't butt in before now? Who can say? But anyway, I figure it's about time I told you. I might have found the special support section, but the one who first came up with the idea was Guy. What? This was Guy's idea? But what about the SSS being created to oppose the guild's popularity?
That was just something I fed the top brass to get him to agree to it. While he was still alive, Guy told me something I'll never forget. He said that what Crossbell needs is the strength to overcome its barriers. A place where young people can make mistakes, learn, grow, and combine their strengths into one. He told me he thought that that was exactly what the police force needed.
Guy.
Damn, that brother here sure was something, Lloyd.
So is this that reason Tio joined the SSS too?
Could be. I'm willing to bet she wanted more than anything to be part of a group that carried on Guy's will. Not that she's ever said as much to me.
Wow, I had no idea. Well, setting Guy aside for now, I think our most urgent priority is stopping the damage these drugs are causing. And regarding Kia, I think it's possible that what happened to her is related to the cult somehow.
Pisses me off to think about it, but it does seem likely. After all that talk about drugs being the cause of her amnesia. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm beginning to think that as well.
So, Chief, can you leave the investigation to us while you protect Kia here? Since we have to coordinate with the 1st Division, we'll need someone to stay behind and give us orders while we're in the field.
Oh?
That's true.
Yeah, the way this case is shaping up, we're really gonna need someone calling the shots from back at base.
I'm sorry, Chief. I know you went out of your way to offer your help, but this is key to our success.
That right? Alright, fine. But listen up, just like before, I won't be giving you guys any direct instructions. You can have all the advice you want, I'll even take care of comms for you. Or you're gonna make your own decisions and solve this case with your own will. So, you up to the challenge?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Sounds like we're gonna have our work cut out for us starting tomorrow. Let's fucking go, dude!
Yes, man. God damn it.
The next day, 8 a.m.
Are you sure you're okay, Tio? You can always wait here with the Chief and Kia if you don't feel well enough to go. There's no need to worry. I was able to get quite a bit of rest, so I'm feeling much better than usual, actually. Well, you do look a lot better than you did yesterday, that's for sure. Still, I was pretty surprised when Kia told me she wanted to sleep next to you last night. I just felt like I wanted to all of a sudden. Hey, Tio, did you sleep good? Of course. I can only imagine the reason I am in such pristine condition is because I spent so much time with you, Kia. Yay!
You're a lifesaver, Keto.
Indeed, it's as if our very own special pick-me-up. Oh, that reminds me. I want you to promise me this one thing, Tio. If something like yesterday happens again, please tell us about it. Don't bottle it up. That'll only make it that much harder on yourself. I don't mean to be harsh, but if you were to collapse in the middle of a fight, we'd all be in trouble. Roger, I will keep that in mind. I'm a member of the Special Support Section, and I intend to stand on equal footing with the rest of you. So thank you. I'm lucky to have people like you who I can share my pain and burdens with. Aw, Tio.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, you can count on us. Huh?
Sorry to step in and ruin this little moment of yours. You're planning to question some of the citizens suspected of drug use this morning, right?
Yes, sir. I want to confirm what we found in the 1st Division's report if possible. And since we'll be busy anyway, we hope to take care of support requests as they come our way. Indeed, if we let this opportunity slip away, we might not have any time left to venture outside of the city.
As of now, we want to look into the stockbroker in the residential district and the errand boy from the Saber Vipers. And finally, Arkansas's new cast member.
They were all acting a little strange yesterday, weren't they? Had to step out for a bit, spend some time packing since I go home for Thanksgiving break tomorrow. Yo, Lass of Gloucester, you don't have to apologize, bud. Hopefully the packing wasn't too tedious. Estelle's in the ice cream stand, and before doing these quests, if you want, you can do some of the main story until you get Duddles, and he'll offer extra dialogue for the side quests. Ooh, I'm game. If you have time, you should go check in with Ian, too. Out of the two he told us about, it looks like the stockbroker is the same one from the First Division's records. But it seems like they don't know anything about the trading company manager just yet. Thanks for the advice. We'll make it a priority to stop by there. Dr. Günther should be contacting us later with the drug composition results around noon, I think. Hello, this is Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section.
Lloyd, it's me, Bixen.
Oh, hello, sir. This is good timing, actually. How's Gantz been holding up?
Yes, about that. He's, seems to have disappeared again.
What? Can you fill us in on the details?
Well, of course, you see, Gantz finally woke up late last night, but he kept fading in and out of consciousness, so we decided to let him continue to sleep for the time being. Just to be safe, I stayed with him overnight, thinking I'd report back to you today. But when I awoke this morning, Gantz was nowhere to be found.
I see. Have you called the hotel or the casino?
Yes, but I was told that no one has seen him for quite some time. Lloyd, what should we do?
For now, I think it would be best if you stayed at the hotel, sir. It's possible that Gantz might come back. We were already going out to gather some information, so we'll make sure to keep an eye out for him. If something comes up, please don't hesitate to give us another call.
All right, thank you.
Also, go to the casino and buy 5 Mishy plushes and exchange them at Nine Volley Exchange Shop. Okay, so I'm going to need mass money for that, right? Did I hear that right? Gantz disappeared again? Yeah, apparently he snuck out of the hotel this morning, either by his own accord or... This is all more reason to check on the other individuals who have used this drug as well.
Man, I got a bad feeling about this. The situation might be escalating faster than we anticipated.
Blackjack, let's go!
Don't worry about things here. Just go and see what you can find out.
Yes, sir. Have a good day!
Woof!
Thanks, bro. I don't think that we have... No. Also, the Orbital Staff Quest can't be done until we do some raiding of the Mafia HQ. You know what? How many... All I have is 1? That's a bummer. All right, so hold up. Let's go to... What am I doing? Entertainment District. Let's go hit the casino up. Oh, snap. We're going to go see the... Need a minute after the emotional shit, Chief? I mean, you know, it always gets the better of me. I guess we can do some gambling, right? That'll help fucking lighten the mood a bit. They're 200 each. And I need 5? So if I needed 5, sorry, dude, I'm not a maths whiz. Hang on. 5 times, so I would need 1,000. I need 1,000 tokens. Right? Am I seeing that correctly? They're 200 each. I need 5. That's 1,000, right? Please, somebody. Oh, gosh. Lord help me. And now we're off to Nine Valley. Is it other or equipment? Aha! Back alley, Dr. Glenn. Never mind. Got it. Oh no, I just need 1, please. All right. So now let's go back to... Okay, Shizuku, which flavors do you want to try? It's my treat, so go ahead and order whatever is calling out to you. Oh no, you don't have to pay for me. You were already nice enough to take me around while Father's busy, so... Aw, don't think of it as a favor. We love hanging out with you, so we would have done this no matter what. If you're not going to pick anything, then I'll just order my favorites, Kay. Excuse me, miss. I'll take 3, 1 caramel crunch, 1 strawberry cheesecake, and 1 rum raisin. My favorite, personally, strawberry cheesecake out of those 3. Here you are. I hope you're ready for some delicious ice cream. Sorry about that, Shizuku. Estelle can be pretty pushy at times. No, that's not it. I'm just so happy. What's Shizuku doing with Estelle and Joshua? It would be rude to interrupt them. Indeed, where has Arios gone, though? I would have expected him to be accompanying her.
Let us go and find Nikolai. Nasvidanya, vodka soda. Oh, the special support section. Perfect timing.
Has something happened, sir?
Actually, if you could please keep what I'm about to tell you a secret. We discovered that one of our artists went missing this morning.
I'm pretty sure we've mentioned him before. His name is Nikolai. Anyway, he apparently never showed up at home yesterday. We were told his family's searching for him, but they haven't had any luck yet.
I tried to reach out to all of my contacts, but none has seen him anywhere.
Nikolai, is he not the man who was behaving oddly?
Yes, that's him. He was timid and would make all sorts of mistakes, but right after the anniversary festival, he started to demonstrate incredible talent.
You say talent, but could you be a bit more specific, sir?
Well, his physical prowess skyrocketed. He improved to the point where he could handle the most passionate scenes with ease.
It was strange, though. It almost seemed as if he was possessed by someone or something. It really didn't seem like it was Nikolai performing at all. Honestly, I got the impression he was delirious. He seemed like a completely different person.
Well, sounds like we got our answer.
And he's disappeared too, just like the others. Mr. Avon, would you mind leaving this case with the special support section? We might be able to find him.
Truly? We would greatly appreciate your assistance.
That's probably our best bet. We can rest easy with Lloyd and the crew on the case. Besides, we'll be busy enough rearranging today's program. Whoa, hold your horses. You seriously still plan on doing today's performance?
Yes, we were just in the middle of discussing it. Even if Nikolai doesn't return in time, we can't just cancel the show. We'll likely have to rearrange the roles. Either way, we'll manage.
Arkansas won't simply walk off the stage because of a setback. We'll have to take some time to adjust the roles, script, and even the scenes. However, we can always delay the start of the show. We'll just want to make it happen, that's all.
I am amazed by the tenacity you apply to your craft. Isn't that the truth? We shouldn't have expected otherwise from them. All right then, best of luck with your show. If you could, keep an eye on the dressing rooms and auditorium. Nikolai may come back later. And if you do spot him, contact the SSS immediately.
Of course.
I'm sorry, everyone. If I had just been more careful, this would have never happened. Please find Nikolai, Lloyd.
Don't worry, we will.
We'd better hurry, Lloyd.
You're right. We need to check on the others as soon as we can. Now go to Imelda. Yo, what's up, Ichi? How you doing, big dog? Started your new job? Right on, man. What are you doing?
It's quiet today. Too quiet. And to top it off, Heiyue hasn't tried to even the score yet. What in Adios' name is going on in this city?
That's what we're gonna figure out. Man, I hope things don't go straight to hell. Was that what I was looking for? Oh.
By the way, I heard that Ravash's cars raced out of the back alley around dawn. Oh, they must be up to some mischief.
D2. Oh, door-to-door sales for Optimum? Internet company like Spectrum? Right on, man. I hope it goes well for you. It might be in the final chapter is when you can... Oh, turn in the books. Okay. So let's go back to... Saber Viper Dino and Residential District Bond. He's nowhere to be found. Want to run that by me again? Because if I remember correctly, I ordered you to bring him to me. Need your ears cleaned or something? Yeah, about that. Apparently Dino never made it home. Then start looking for him, you dumbass. Sure thing, boss.
Dino, is he the one that's in the First Division's list?
I don't know, but it sounds like he might be missing too. Very well. Say, brother, base salary 60K plus uncapped commissions and benefits. Right on, dude. Understand the challenges that come with the sales, but base salary definitely helps. Oh, for sure, dude. Nothing but the best of luck to you, my man, always. I hope this one works out for you, duder. I know you were itching for something new, so I for real hope this one works. What the hell's going on?
I'm not fully aware of the situation, but it seems Dino really is missing.
Yeah, and they all seem distraught, too.
Cool voice. Hey, you guys got a moment to chat? What are you doing here, Wazzy? I'm curious to see how the Vipers are doing. I heard their newest member went missing this morning. Well, I thought something might happen after that last thing.
Hey, you know something we don't?
Essentially. Why don't we relocate first? You're all welcome to join me at Trinity. I'd be more than happy to tell you what I know, as long as you're willing to hear me out.
Wazzy's the only person we can rely on for more information regarding the Saber Vipers right now.
Indeed, we don't have any clear details other than something odd having happened.
God damn it, this is odd. Navasa was shaking, broski. How are you, man? It's good to see you. Navasa, thank you for contributing to the Trails character tier list challenge. Appreciate it, man. You came.
That's what she said.
Dude, it's been a while. I needed to lighten the tension a little bit. Mind telling us what's going on now, Wazzy? I'd normally charge you for that info, but this one's on me. It's not like this awful situation doesn't concern us either. You know that new gopher for the Vipers? I think his name was Dino. He's been acting pretty strangely as of late. Yeah, I heard the rumors. Didn't he try to take on a superior in a fight? That's it. Oh, there's that. He also challenged Wall to a fight yesterday, too. Wait, seriously? Seriously? I as well. I'll do my tier list when you do yours. On that note, how's yous? I'm doing well, and why is it that you're waiting on me to do my tier list? Is there something preventing you from doing yours? In the meantime, curiosity? I didn't get a chance to watch it with my own eyes, but he was supposedly keeping up with Wald in terms of power and speed. Wald finally managed to take him down when he started trying his hardest. After he lost, Dino stormed out of the place. No one's seen him since that morning. Things ain't looking too good. Right, this is becoming quite serious. Even if we get to point, even if we get the... I can't read. Even if we even get the points for it, kind of lagging. Yeah, for sure. And then Phil brought up a good point. If we don't get it, we can just restart it with whatever the remainder is. Kind of cheat a little bit. So, is this all thanks to that fancy new drug? How did you hear? I thought that might have been the case. I heard some strange rumor about a magical drug that grants your wishes or something. I figured that made for a reasonable culprit. So you baited us with a leading question. Hey pal, try not to run your mouth off too much about it. Curiosity says I'm not sure. I guess the more the merrier, I suppose. I still don't understand, my guy. Not sure why you're waiting for me to do my tier list to do yours. I guess the more the merrier. All right, dude. Don't need any more people knowing. I'll try to keep my lips sealed. For what it's worth, I don't think anybody other than Dino's used that thing around these parts. Still, though, who could have given it to him? I better be more careful with my guys, too. Thanks, Wazzy. We appreciate the help. In our residential district. I don't even know what house it was. Bond. A broker in the residential district. Oh, first one down the steps? Okay. Thank you very much, Dan. According to the First Division's data, this should be the house. I see a familiar face. Oh, what am I to do? I know this is hard, Creel, but you have to calm down. Take a breath. As things stand, we really need to go and find some help. Is that you, Mrs. Hayworth? Oh, the special support section. Oh, thank Adios you're here. You see, something dreadful has happened and we were just about to seek some help. Is it regarding the owner of this house? I believe he's a stockbroker, if I'm not mistaken. Yo, Jagars, thank you very much for the follow, bud. Welcome to Britopia. Pleasure to meet you, man. Thanks for being here. Yes, you're right, he is. When I woke up this morning, my husband was nowhere to be found. I tried looking around the neighborhood with Sophia, but we had no luck. Is that so? I'm sorry to ask this, but has your husband been acting strange recently? Now that you mention it, he has.
My daughter noticed it some time ago.
Figures. Why do you have to go and poof in the middle of the night? Gonna be a real pain in the ass to find witnesses.
Yeah, we've yet to come up with the method. You seem to be well acquainted with this family, Mrs. Hayworth. The CPD is conducting a search for Bond, but it may take some time for us to find him. Would you be willing to stay with the family for a little while longer? Yes, gladly. My husband should also be back from work soon anyway. Thank you. We'll leave them to you then. I can't believe all of them have gone missing.
Damn it, the bad feeling of mine was right on the money. How the hell did this many people just up and vanish? Did they just run off on their own, or did someone kidnap them?
We don't have enough information at the moment to be certain, but both options seem possible. The 4 people missing may only be the tip of the iceberg. Chances are there are even more people in Crossbell City who have disappeared than we realize. I'm afraid you might be right. Just how many people have gone missing?
What's the plan, Lloyd? Probably be a bit of a pain in the ass to search for them one at a time, yeah?
Right, this has become too much for just the 4 of us to deal with. And since the 1st Division is being pressured by the top brass, they won't be able to help. Would it be possible to consult with Inspector Donovan from the 2nd Division? He does owe us for the previous time we helped him out. No, I don't think that'll work either. I can only imagine that the 2nd Division is being pressured as well, given Detective Duddles came to us for help. I see, that certainly makes sense. Which would mean the same could be said for the Metropolitan Division. It would have been a huge help if we were able to make use of their manpower. Don't you know it's manpower? Yes, Special Support Section, Lloyd Banning speaking.
Hey, rookies. What the hell have you 4 been up to?
Oh, is that you, Detective Duddles?
You're damn right it's me. You guys didn't go sticking your noses into Ravash's business, did you?
No, not exactly. We're focused on the drug investigation right now. Why, did something happen?
Why else would I be calling? Their offices... Forget I said anything. If it doesn't concern you, then don't do anything rash. Carry on with your investigation.
Ah. Was that Detective Duddles? What's going on? Well, Lloyd told Ellie and the others about his conversation with Duddles.
What the hell's going on?
This whole thing seems suspicious. Despite Duddles' insistence, something is clearly happening with Ravash. Yeah, most likely.
Sounds to me like we've got no other choice than to go and check it out.
I agree, even though that we are told not to interfere. If the Mafia is connected to the missing persons case, then that is reason enough. Right, let's hurry to Ravash and Co.
All right, but here's the skinny. It's a little bit early, but I'm gonna wrap up. That sleep is creeping in, and this is where we'll pick things up tomorrow evening. Everybody. However, now, as per usual, we have to find somebody to raid. Who's on? Who's doing what? I wonder. Ray's now out here playing some Xenosaga. Meg's doing Resident Evil 6. B is doing Tactics Ogre Reborn. Chiplock is doing Somnium Files. Dude, let's go see. Dude, Navasa, I can't raid him. He has raids turned off. We tried this like last week or the week before. Like, Dark Fantasy Realms wanted us to raid somebody. That's who she raided us to, or like told us to go and raid, and it worked the first night. But then he turned off his, like, not able to raid. I mean, I'll try again. Maybe he turned him back on. Reen does not wish to be raided. Very well. Oh, okay. Apparently he turned his raids back on. So then we will not... Okay, is he in the nitty gritty? Philly, is that what it is? All right, then we're going to go see Sharply Dressed Man. Right on. Had the opportunity to meet him once before, thankfully, and that's what we're going to see, man. And what is he playing currently? Is he playing Zero right now? Oh, no, he's doing Cold Steel too. Shame on me. I forgot. All right. Then that's it. That's it for the evening. The start to the week. Thank you guys very much. Again, as always, man, to you and yours, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay excellent. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bearing with me. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be back here tomorrow night. When you get the chance, could you check your Discord DMs? Lord Navasa, I sure shall, dude. Guys, everybody, have a great night, have a great morning, have a great afternoon, have a great time zone. Love you guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow night, all right? Bye, guys.